NFL free agency is starting soon. That means the offseason is about to get underway. What does that mean for your favorite team? I don't know. But today we're going to talk about my favorite team, the Cleveland Browns. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Sports Sanctuary. Today I'm here to rap at you Dog Pound fans because I want to talk about the Cleveland Browns and some of the things I think they need to do to become legitimate Super Bowl contenders in the 2021 season, a dream that they ultimately fell short of achieving when they had the chance last season. Keep in mind that I feel like there are a lot of things that the Browns need to do overall to improve their chances of making the Super Bowl, but in the interest of saving time and not droning on forever, I'm going to break all my points down into separate videos that specifically address the things that I'm talking about, because I want to be able to take a little time to illustrate and articulate the things that I'm trying to communicate through game film and all that, which is basically football geek shit that I love to do. So with that being said, let's jump into the video. Beginning with the defense, and more specifically the linebacker core, I feel like the Browns really need to look at making serious upgrades at the position because they totally lacked any dominant presence, especially when it came to pass coverage this year. They were absolutely atrocious against teams with a winning record, and they still struggled against teams who had losing records as well. I mean, in terms of run defense, the linebackers with B.J. Goodson, Sione Takitaki, and Malcolm Smith were decent enough over the year. I mean, they combined for 149 tackles, 4 interceptions, and 2.5 sacks between them. That helped go a long way to making the defensive line become the 11th best run defense in the NFL, according to Pro Football Focus. So that was good. But for the most part, they couldn't get the job done when called on. But also, keep in mind when they were putting up these stats, the stats between them, they had only really played 3 of the top 10 running backs in 2020. And when they did play those running backs, they got smoked in those games. And because of that, the Browns were really susceptible to play action passes a lot this season, which led to terrible pass coverage that Pro Football Focus ended up ranking Cleveland 22nd in the league on. That's how bad they were. And to illustrate this point, I want to show you guys some of the game film. Okay, so in this first example, I have 2. One is in a short yardage situation, one is in a long yardage situation. But in this one, we're going to go to the Raiders game where the Browns and the Raiders were both tied up 6-6. It's fourth quarter, 3rd and 5. The Raiders have to score on this next play, or they have to kick a field goal. So the Browns come out. They're in a cover 3 defense, which is something they played a lot this year. And cover 3 is a basic coverage that relies on 3 players eliminating the deep thirds of the field, while the remaining 4 players focus on underneath coverage, assuming that 4 defenders are rushing. There are many variations to cover 3, like cover 3 cloud, cover 3 sky, cover 3 buzz, all of that. But typically, the 2 cornerbacks eliminate the outside deep thirds of the field, while the free safety protects the deep middle of the field between the hashes. The strong safety drops into underneath coverage and can act as a contained defender against the run, a flat pass coverage defender, or as a middle hook defender inside the numbers. So he's essentially acting as a robber. Like I said, cover 3 is a basic coverage, but it's also very popular these days. But just because it's popular doesn't mean cover 3 doesn't have several flaws and critical vulnerabilities that can be exploited with passes up the seams or to the flats. It can be exploited by quick passes to the seams or flats. It can be exploited by quick outs and slants that open up more space in the middle of the field and stuff like that. Space that can be exploited by dig routes, which we'll see in the next play. In this play, what we're going to see this cover 3 get exploited by is a little swing pass, kind of like a little zig route into the flats. So if you see here, this guy over here, number 13, is going to come down in motion. He's going to come down here, hit this, come out here, give a little zig motion, and then come up here and sit up here in the flat and catch the touchdown. It's going to be really, really nuts, and it's wide open, and you can't understand how the linebackers missed this. So You see it get ready to go. Dude goes into motion. Hut. Okay. Now here he goes, breaking over here to the flat. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody looking at the quarterback. Quarterback seems like he's looking over here. Nobody's looking over here. They're all just looking at the quarterback. Okay. Speed it up. Okay. He turns around. He's over here all by himself. Still, all these defenders. You see him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. None of them have even stepped up to try and do anything. You've got this guy right here on him. He's taken care of. This guy's sitting back here not doing nothing. Here, meanwhile, you got Jason Witten over here about to go buck wild, running the seam right up the middle and about to get open. And this guy running over here. So you see the zig, boom, touchdown. Just like that. And nobody makes a move on the ball until it's already too late. The ball's in the air. He's already going to get caught. All he has to do is fall down. Boom, touchdown. And then, like I said, if you look over here, Jason Witten is wide open. Wide open. So even if that wasn't there, all this room back here, he could have put this ball over here, here, and nobody's in position to get it. They're all sitting right here, and there's nobody in this part of the field. So it just makes you wonder, like, what these guys are thinking on defense sometimes. Like, you just don't understand it, and you just want to know what's going on. All right, so this next example, this is my long yardage example. This comes from the Titans game. As you can see, Browns are on the road. It's the beginning of the third quarter. The Browns are already beating the Titans' ass, so this play didn't really hurt us all like that. But I picked this play because it shows and illustrates a lot of what I'm talking about. And again, the Browns come out in the cover 3. Like I said, they run this a lot throughout the year. And on this play, it's not even that complicated of a play at all. It's only 2 wide receivers, and they end up taking like 5 defenders and confusing the fuck out of all of them. It's a play action play. You know, Henry's going to come up. They're going to hike the ball. Henry's going to come up. They're going to fake the pass, fake the run. And then Henry's going to roll out here to the flat and be like a check down. This guy right here is going to just shoot up down the middle of the field on a go route. And Brown at the top here is just going to come down about 10, 15 yards and then swing out on a dig heading towards the opposite sideline. And just this little play like this, the little play action, and some good blocking by the Titans offensive line gets them this crazy huge play. And if you watch, number 93 right here in the middle, one of our linebackers, he is one of the biggest people who gets sold on the play action. So if you watch, boom, look at him. There's the play action that's going off. They're all looking at him, waiting for the play action. They see it's not there. He turns and immediately starts running back over here, trying to help out over here. He's turned around, don't know what's going on. There's nobody else over here for him to worry about. So technically, if I was him, he should be coming over here to help out or to stay on him because there's nobody else over here. This guy is going back thinking, okay, Brown's probably going to come back here, but he should really be trying to come down a little bit because this guy's going to be sitting here watching both of these guys. So they keep going. He's still turned around. Here goes Henry over here to occupy this defender. But you see we got 2 guys up here really not doing nothing. This guy up here not doing nothing. Here comes Brown across. Boom. 43-yard gain. Nobody stops him until he almost gets the touchdown. It's just unacceptable to me, man. It's just unacceptable to me. You can't have that kind of stuff. So if the Browns want to enhance their chances of winning more of these close ball games, they're definitely going to need to upgrade a linebacker position, in my opinion. Notable free agents right now are Von Miller, Bud Dupree, Shaquille Barrett, and there's plenty of other options out there right now if the Browns want to spend some money. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that the Browns should go out and spend some money on some linebackers, or do you think they have other things that they could worry about? Or do you agree with me and we need to upgrade at that spot after seeing what you've seen here on this video? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's talk about it. If you found any entertainment value in this video, please, I would appreciate it if you would drop a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Other than that, I got nothing else for you. I will catch you guys next time. Peace out.